Hi, this is Mr. Brooks, and welcome to Lesson 1-8. In this lesson, we will find the distance between 2 points in the coordinate plane, and we will find the coordinates of the midpoint of a segment in the coordinate plane. Here we have a coordinate plane. Hopefully you remember to plot a point or graph a point in the coordinate plane. The first number in the ordered pair, if we have the ordered pair 2, -4, the first number in the ordered pair tells you left or right, and the second number in the ordered pair tells you up or down. First number left and right, second number up or down. So if I want to plot the ordered pair 2, -4, I go to the right and 4 down. So the ordered pair 2, -4 would be right here. And remember, our quadrants, the 4 different sections that the ordered plane makes, are numbered with Roman numerals starting in the upper right and going counterclockwise. So up here we have the first quadrant, then this would be the second quadrant, this is our third quadrant, and the point we just graphed, the ordered pair 2, -4, is in the fourth quadrant. Okay, in Lesson 1-8, one of the biggest things we need to learn is the distance formula. So if we're trying to find the distance between a couple ordered pairs, let's say we have the ordered pair -2, -4, and the ordered pair 5, 1. If we're trying to find the distance between those 2 points, we would use the distance formula. The distance formula is the square root of the quantity of y sub 2 minus y sub 1 quantity squared plus the quantity of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 quantity squared. Let me do that again for you. Distance is or equals the square root of the quantity of y sub 2 minus y sub 1 quantity squared plus the quantity of x sub 2 minus x sub 1 quantity squared. Okay, let's see if we can find the distance between the ordered pairs -2, -4, and the ordered pair 5, 1. Now, first you must remember all ordered pairs take on the form the ordered pair x, y. The first coordinate in your ordered pair is the x coordinate, and the second coordinate is the y coordinate. So, when we put these numbers into the distance formula, we're going to see that we have the square root of the quantity of -4 minus 1 quantity squared plus the quantity of -2 minus 5 quantity squared. Now when we simplify this, we're going to get the square root of the quantity of -5 quantity squared plus quantity of -7 quantity squared, which is the square root of 25 plus 49, which is the square root of 74, is the distance between those 2 points. Now in our last example, when we were trying to find the distance between these 2 points, we started with the -4. I want to show you that it really doesn't matter which of your 4 coordinates you start with. If you put them in the correct order, you will always get the right answer. First, let's start with the 1. if you have the square root of the quantity of 1 minus negative 4, you have to do your y's together, 1 minus a negative 4, quantity squared, plus 5 minus a negative 2. If you start with your 1, then you subtract your negative 4, then you do the x's, the 5 minus the negative 2. And as you can see, when we simplify this, we still get the square root of 74 for our answer. Now let's start with our x's. Let's do the square root of the quantity of 5 minus a negative 2 plus the quantity of 1 minus a negative 4. And as you can see, when we simplify this, we get the square root of negative 4. And lastly, now let's start with the negative 2. You get the square root of the quantity of negative 2 minus 5 quantity squared plus negative 4 minus 1 quantity squared. And as you can see, once we simplify this, we also get the square root of 74. So again, it doesn't matter which of the 4 coordinates you start with. If you start with your x's first, or if your y's first, or the 5 or negative 2, or the 1 or the negative 4, you get the same answer every time as long as you put things in the right order. The last formula we need to learn for Lesson 1-8 is the midpoint formula. The midpoint formula is the ordered pair x sub 1 plus x sub 2 all over 2, comma, y sub 1 plus y sub 2 all over 2. In other words, what I like to say is, you add up your x's, divide by 2, add up your y's, divide by 2. That's how you find the midpoint. So if we're trying to find the midpoint of the ordered pair negative 6, 4, and the ordered pair 8, negative 2, we would take the ordered pair negative 6 plus 8 all over 2. I added up my x's, divide by 2, and now we add up our y's and divide by 2. We're going to take 4 plus a negative 2 all over 2. Then we simplify this. We're going to get 2 over 2, comma, 2 over 2. So the midpoint of these 2 points is the ordered pair 1, 1. So as you can see, the ordered pair 1, 1 is the midpoint of the ordered pair negative 6, 4 and the ordered pair 8, negative 2. This concludes Lesson 1-8.